Episode 7, Mammon's Architect. No man can serve two masters. Ye cannot serve God and Mammon. Matthew chapter 6 verse 24. Scene 1, the map burns. The team returned to their safe house, the sealed prayer journal from Lawndale now resting beneath Sarai's bed. As Elijah laid the city prayer map on the table, a strange heat surged beneath his fingers. Something's changing, he muttered. Naomi leaned in. A black mark had appeared over the loop, pulsing faintly. Julian scanned the area. The financial district. More specifically, 233 South LaSalle. The Board of Trade. Sarai felt it before she saw it, an oppressive weight. She looked toward the window and whispered. Mammon's throne is trembling. Scene 2, the High Tower. Under the false light of dawn, the crew split up and approached the Chicago Board of Trade, its shadow looming over LaSalle Street like a monument to silent idols. Naomi and Julian disguised themselves as corporate interns and slipped into the building. Inside the 23rd floor, they found something not listed on any public blueprint: a private temple, stone pillars, gold inlay, and a floor tiled in Babylonian patterns. A single phrase was etched on the altar. From transaction to transformation, money is divine. Naomi gasped. This isn't economics, it's priesthood. Scene 3, Sarai sees the seat. Meanwhile, outside, Sarai stayed in intercession, eyes closed beneath the statue of Ceres. Suddenly, the wind stopped. A vision opened. She saw a man in a white suit sitting on a golden seat shaped like a scale. He had no face, just mirrored glass where a mouth should be. Coins flowed from his fingertips like blood. I am the architect, the figure said. They build altars in my name without knowing. Each loan, each deal, each compromise is an offering. Sarai stood firm. Your dominion ends. The Lord is tearing down your tower. The mirror cracked, just slightly, but it cracked. Scene 4, the Council of the Hinge. Back in a hidden elevator bay, Naomi and Julian discovered a steel-plated conference room labeled, The Hinge. Inside sat 12 chairs, 11 occupied. These were not businessmen. They were spiritual influencers, global stewards of deception, each tied to a sphere: media, fashion, banking, war, digital worship, education. The 12th chair sat empty. Reserved. For the voice, whispered Naomi. Arius. As they eavesdropped, one member, an old woman in gray, warned the others. The watchers have stirred in Chicago. The remnant is moving. If the architect is exposed, the seals will fall faster than planned. But the man seated at the head smiled. Then let us accelerate. Give the people what they worship, blessing without boundaries. Scene 5, the confrontation in the vault. That night, Elijah and Sarai returned to infiltrate the lower vault, where spiritual transactions took place. There they found an underground sanctuary, filled with digital tablets, gold bowls, and silent worshippers in suits speaking in corrupted tongues. Suddenly, a booming voice echoed. You do not belong here. The architect appeared in the flesh, taller than before, his suit flowing like liquid. Sarai stepped forward, holding up the covenant journal. You were never the architect. You only built on top of ruins left by the righteous. But their foundations remain. The architect raised a hand to strike, but the floor beneath them split open, and a geyser of golden dust rose upward. Elijah shouted. You built this altar on stolen ground. As the golden dust turned to ash, the vault collapsed in on itself. The altar of Mammon fell. Scene 6, smoke in the city. By dawn, the financial district was in chaos. An unexplained systems failure. Digital markets frozen. Streams of cash vanishing from accounts overnight. A reporter whispered on air. It's like the city hiccuped. And remembered what it once feared. Julian found surveillance footage of the Hinge meeting, gone. Wiped. But the 12th chair, still empty. Sarai prayed over LaSalle Street. One throne has fallen, but 6 remain. Naomi looked to the horizon. Where's the next? Closing scene, the children on the tracks. At the 69th Street Red Line station, a little boy stood in the tunnel staring at the wall, humming an eerie lullaby. His sister tugged his hand. Come on, Mama said not to play down here. He didn't move. His eyes glowed faintly gold. From the tunnel darkness, a voice echoed in many layers. Let the children speak. The next altar will rise from play. And the kingdom of innocence shall be mine. Somewhere far above, in a rooftop prayer circle in Englewood, an elderly man broke into tears as the Lord whispered. Next, you will war for the children.